This place is cool. I know the sirens are going off right now, but anyways, I wanted to talk about a little bit of active learning versus passive learning. Right now, I feel like lately I've been doing a lot of passive learning for Japanese, and it's not a bad thing. I kind of enjoy that I use it whenever I talk with someone who's Japanese usually. I basically don't ever use it otherwise. So that's something that's been on my mind in terms of like, okay, I kind of just practice speaking. I haven't practiced anything else in my time here in Japan. But back then, around language school, as well as before language school, this place is cool. I felt like I was way more active about my practice, especially during those 30 days when I used AI to help me practice. That was probably the most active I've been, and I have definitely not been consistent afterwards. So I'm thinking about how I should return to doing that because I do want to be fluent, and I don't think I'm going to be fluent accidentally. So, I mean, over time, if I lived here long enough and I kept talking to Japanese people, eventually I'd get there, but it's still, well, that's not going to happen because I'm returning to California, so I have to be active about my practice. So, yeah, let's try to be a bit more active. And in order to do that, I think I'm going to start making sure that I always speak Japanese when I'm with a Japanese person. Like sometimes we speak English because their English is pretty good. Also, this place is cool. Really, really enjoy the lights and the design of this place. It's so cool. But that's one thing that's very easy to do that I can change like right now is just always try my best to speak Japanese even if I mess up. I actually don't really fear messing up in front of my friends. I only fear it slightly whenever it's with a service worker. But I'm getting a lot better about that recently. Especially, I just talked about how like I ate at a sushi restaurant and it was good practice. And I spoke Japanese the whole time. It wasn't hard, you know, it's just ordering, like saying the same thing, but making sure that the food name is correct and that's it. But other than that, like the practice that I want to do is just a lot with vocabulary, I'd say. Speaking and listening are still my priority over like learning kanji. I think for now I'm okay with not learning kanji, even though I do like studying it. That's one thing I discovered during my 30 days of learning Japanese using AI. Like I do enjoy it, but I think for now, the whole speaking and listening is what I really want to master first before I really get to the kanji. So, yep, that's what I'm going to do for talking with my friends that are Japanese, and then also listening. I need to listen to people talk in Japanese way more. So I'm gonna start listening to the Nihongo Konteppe again more consistently, as well as other learning resources out there. Those are like the only exceptions for the Zero Entertainment Challenge, so let's get that going again. I think we'll check back in 30 days. What we really need is like an initial test to have like a comparison. That's what we usually do for our challenges, but let's not start it quite yet. I feel a little disorganized in my head, so let's give it a little bit of time and then we'll get to it again. But this was just me trying to motivate myself or to remind myself this is what I want and I gotta restructure. So just a little bit of a reminder video for myself. Okay, that's it for this one.